Have you ever stopped and wondered how the very first community even began? I mean, not cities or nations, but just that very first group. How do we get from one person, all by themselves, to many? Well, that's the incredible journey we're going to trace step by step. To figure this out, we're going to tell a simple story. It's almost like a fable, and it's a really powerful way to understand the fundamental reasons why we humans gather together, cooperate, and build societies in the first place. So it all starts right here. In the beginning, there was just one person in a huge, wide-open field, a life of pure, total self-sufficiency. Now, this person has everything they need to survive. They've built a shelter, they've got fire, they've found water, they are completely independent. But surviving isn't the same as thriving, is it? As you can see, there's this sense of loneliness. Something essential is definitely missing. And then everything changes. The arrival of just one more person completely transforms the landscape. This is the beginning of a partnership. The difference is, well, it's night and day. Moving from alone to together isn't just some minor improvement. It's a revolutionary upgrade. All of a sudden, loneliness gives way to shared stories, vulnerability turns into safety, and a really hard life becomes fundamentally easier. This is the power of cooperation in action, right here. And this isn't just some abstract idea of being safer. No, it's having someone to literally watch your back when wolves are around. It's having someone to care for you when you're sick. It's sharing the burdens and the joys, which makes life not just more survivable, but truly richer. So if 2 is good, more has to be better, right? Well, yes and no. As the camp starts to grow, so does its potential. But that growth brings new complexities and, let's be honest, new problems. And boom, suddenly the growth is obvious. We've gone from just a duo to a group of 10 or more. This is no longer just a partnership. It's a small society starting to form in the middle of this field. At first, this expansion is amazing. People start specializing. The best fisherman can provide for way more than just himself. The person who's skilled with a needle and thread, they can mend clothes for everybody. This division of labor makes life so much better and more efficient for the entire group. And here it is, the central conflict every growing society has to face. With shared resources come questions of fairness. Who gets the biggest fish? Who decides? Without some kind of system, arguments are going to happen. So how do you solve this? The solution is probably the most important step in our whole story. The group realizes they need a shared understanding, a set of agreements to live by. This is the birth of the first social contract, the moment a collection of individuals consciously chooses to become a community. And the foundational rules are just beautifully simple. Not complex laws, but core principles. Share fairly. Take turns. Be kind. These rules aren't about restriction. They're about enabling everyone to thrive together peacefully. And this is what we've been building towards. That collection of tents is now officially a community. It's defined not just by being in the same place, but by a shared commitment to common rules for the benefit of everyone. From facing wolves together to figuring out who gets the biggest fish, every single step of this journey proves one powerful truth. When we work together, we can achieve so much more than we ever could alone. So we've established our first community, but the story doesn't end here. What new rules are needed when 10 tents become 100? What happens when that camp becomes a village, and that village becomes a city? That's a story for next time.